And I said, yes, suddenly his muscles are like that. He's like, I said, great. Luckily they kept rolling and Sanjay loved it. He said, that's great, that's great. Who told him to do that? I think nobody, he just told him. Hi, this is Imran Khan and you're watching me on BollywoodHangama.com.
Name is Khan, Imran Khan. Yes, he has made the most sensational debut since Hrithik Roshan in Kaho Na Pyar Hai. After the blockbuster Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na, he is back to kidnap your imagination with his menacing, punchy dialogues.
रायना, मैंने तुम्हारी बेटी को किडनैप किया है.
Imran Khan, great pleasure having you on Bollywood Hangama once again.
Hi, it's great to be back. This is one of my favorite websites. Off late I've been very busy, but every morning I do make it a point to check out the website.
Your menacing look in Kidnap is being spoken about. You look lean, mean, a bit more muscular, designer tattoo, miniature ponytail, and you are breaking the wash basin with a vengeance.
Yeah, well, I mean, that is in the video. That point of the video was really to explain this character's mind space. Since that was the first look of the film, Sanjay really wanted that the audience should watch the video and they should understand what is happening in this guy's head, where he's coming from, how he is, who he is. As for the rest of the film, well, the look, it's a Sanjay Gadvi film. You know that everyone has to look hot, everyone has to look sexy, it's in the contract. The tattoo I've always had, the lean, mean look, well, go to the gym. Sanjay would call me up every 2 days. Hey, you're going to the gym? Yeah, I'm going. Okay, fine.
Something more about Sanjay Dutt's character. Apparently, he was very protective about you during the shoot and he was guiding you all the time.
He's always had a lot of love for Amir Mamu. And I think that really translated onto me. From day one, he was very, very sweet to me. He was very protective. He didn't like it when I was doing stunts. He used to tell me not to do stunts. He went to the point of calling up Amir Mamu and firing him and saying, you talk to Imran, you tell him not to do stunts like this. He called up Amir Mamu the next day. So actually I ended up doing the stunt myself. Amir Mamu wasn't happy about it and I got fired from there. My mom was not happy, she fired me. Baba, of course, sat me down and said, listen, you shouldn't do all this stuff, it's dangerous and all of this. You don't know what's going to happen. You have a long career ahead of you, please don't do these things. I got into so much trouble for that, man.
Vikrant Raina, net worth $51.7 billion.
Vijay, I think it's more likable personally. For your attitude in the film, the way you're breaking the wash basin, I think that is fantastic, man.
Funny story. I wasn't supposed to break the second wash basin. There were 2 wash basins. I was supposed to pick one up and throw it against the mirror and smash it, and that was it. So they started rolling the shot and they were shooting it with 2 cameras. So I picked it up. I'd been singing before that. I threw it against the thing. And as it fell, I just kind of stepped forward and smashed the second one as well. I was like, ah. Luckily they kept rolling and Sanjay loved it. He said, that's great. Who told him to do that? I think nobody, it just came.
Talking about Manisha Lamba, your heroine in the film, she has worn a bikini in the film. And people are still rubbing their eyes in disbelief watching the sea-soaked number, Mausam number.
Yeah, that's why I came to set every morning. That's really the only reason. Sorry, Lamba. I do this to her so much. I rag her a lot. She and I actually became really, really friendly. She's one of my really good friends now. And there's been so much talk about her hot and sexy makeover, and she's a little embarrassed by it all. So I make it a point to rag her even more. Oh, Manisha, so tell us about your hot and sexy makeover, Manisha. She's like, wax me.
Alright, talking about Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na once again, how's been the experience so far? You just told me that you were not here for a couple of months. You didn't know what the kind of hype that was created out here.
Yeah, you know what happened? For the 2 weeks after Jaane Tu released, I was in Bombay and it was madness. And then I went off to South Africa and I spent 2 months there with nobody recognizing me. So I think I must have forgotten about everything. And I came back and I was like, yeah, there's not much happening here. People asked me, I said, yeah, I don't think anything really. I don't think I'm much of a star. I don't think girls really are doing this, and I think I must have really upset some people out there.
Imran, you're the best. Dump your girlfriend, man. What are you doing? You're the best. He's amazing. Imran Khan rock. He's so cute.
The girls came back with a vengeance. They're like, what do you mean that you have no fans? How can you say that? And suddenly I was kind of overwhelmed by it. So I said, oh, sorry.
Fantastic. The kind of hype that producer Amir Khan created during the release of Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na.
कभी कभी अदिति जिंदगी में यूं ही कोई अपना लगता है कभी कभी अदिति वो बिछड़ जाए तो एक सपना लगता है.
It's somewhat missing in the promotion of Kidnap right now.
Yeah, I do feel that. You know, I think a major part of that hype comes just an audience is always really excited to see a new person. Now I think that there's a slight calmness about it. They've seen who I am and what I have to offer. So that initial thing, I think, would definitely not be there.
Okay, and you've said it at various forums that Hrithik Roshan is one actor that you look up to. What is it in Hrithik Roshan that you really like?
The fact is that whenever you watch him, you can tell that he's not letting anything slide, not even the slightest bit. Be it the way he looks, the way he speaks. Every step of the way, everything is 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Nothing drops, nothing slips. And I mean, the kind of commitment that you have to put into your work to make sure that happens is mind-boggling. And anyone who puts in that kind of an effort and has that kind of a commitment to his craft is someone to respect, someone to aspire to be.
Amir Khan's Tare Zameen Par nominated for Oscars, India's entry to the Oscars. What do you have to say about that?
It has to be a record of sorts. That for a producer, his first film is nominated for the Oscars. His second film has not been nominated yet, but it is the official selection. I mean, I don't think any producer has that kind of a track record. Honestly, it sounds immodest to say it, but who else but Amir Khan could do this? I'm very, very proud of him.
Whenever you must be doing any interviews, people must be asking about Amir Khan all the time to you. What do you feel when you get up in the morning and see a newspaper which has a headline, Mamu's Boy? Do you feel upset, or do you think that it's part of the game?
It is part of the game. It's also kind of an unimaginative headline. I think it's been used about 4 or 5 times so far. So I figure at some point they'll get bored of it. Beyond that, really, the speculation will continue. People say that Amir is planning my career, he's choosing my films, or maybe he's even interfering in the films that I'm doing. People will keep saying that. At the end of the day, the people who are actually making the films know. Sanjay knows what involvement Amir had in the film, which was none. Soham, who's directing my next film, Luck, also knows. In fact, Amir doesn't even know what Luck is about at this stage. We finished about 90% of the shooting, and he still doesn't know what the film is about. So the people who really matter, they know.
What is Luck all about?
Luck is an action film. What it's about, I can't really go into at this point. Producers have these non-disclosure things that you have to sign, and I believe that if I actually tell you what Luck is about, a plane will fly overhead and drop missiles on me.